Are you ready to transform raw data into powerful visual stories and ace your Python data visualization certification? In this video, we will cover Python Data Visualization Certification Exam Prep Practice Questions. Master Python data visualization with this comprehensive practice exam guide. In this video, we cover 30 high-yield practice questions designed to mirror the actual exam environment. We will dive deep into Matplotlib, Seaborn, and Plotly to ensure you understand the why behind every plot. Before we start, make sure to grab a pen and paper to track your score. And don't forget to subscribe for more data science prep content. Which function is used in Matplotlib to create a basic line plot? Option A, PLT, line. Option B, PLT, draw. Option C, PLT, plot. Option D, PLT, show. The correct answer is C. The PLT, plot, function is the core command in Matplotlib for creating line charts, while PLT, show, is used to display the figure in PLT, draw. Re-renders a figure. PLT, plot, is specifically responsible for mapping the data points onto the axes as lines. It is highly versatile, allowing for additional arguments to control color, line style, and markers. How do you change the aesthetic style of Seaborn plots to a dark grid, globally? Option A, SNS.set_style, dark grid. Option B, SNS, theme, dark grid. Option C, SNS, background, dark grid. Option D, SNS, style_set, dark grid. The correct answer is A. Seaborn allows you to set the global aesthetic of your plots using the SNS.set_style function. There are 5 built-in themes: dark grid, white grid, dark, white, and ticks. Setting this at the beginning of your script ensures that all subsequent plots follow the same visual theme, which is essential for maintaining consistency in reports. Which plot in Seaborn is best suited for visualizing the distribution of a dataset while showing the quartiles and outliers? Option A, scatter plot. Option B, box plot. Option C, line plot. Option D, heat map. The correct answer is B. A box plot, SNS, box plot, is specifically designed to show the 5-number summary of a dataset. The minimum, first quartile, Q1, median, third quartile, Q3, and maximum. It is the industry standard for identifying outliers, points outside the whiskers, and understanding the spread and skewness of numerical data across different categories. In the Matplotlib object-oriented interface, what is the figure object? Option A, the individual chart or plot area. Option B, the top-level container for all plot elements. Option C, the data structure containing the X and Y coordinates. Option D, the function that saves the image to disk. The correct answer is B. In Matplotlib's object-oriented API, the figure is the outermost container for a graphic. It can contain one or multiple axes. The actual plots. Think of the figure as a blank canvas and the axes as the specific drawings on that canvas. This distinction is crucial for creating complex multi-plot layouts using PLT, subplots. Which function is used to create a grid of subplots in Matplotlib efficiently? Option A, PLT, grid_system. Option B, plt.add underscore subplot. Option C. plt subplots. Option D. plt make underscore axes. The correct answer is C. plt subplots is a convenient wrapper function that creates a new figure and a grid of axes objects in a single call. For example, fig axes equals plt subplots 2 creates a 2x2 grid. It is preferred over plt.add underscore subplot for most modern applications because it returns an array of axes that can be easily indexed. What is the primary purpose of a violin plot in Seaborn? Option A. To show the correlation matrix between variables. Option B. To show the distribution of data and its probability density. Option C. To plot time series data with error bars. Option D. To visualize hierarchical data structures. The correct answer is B. A violin plot, SNS, violin plot, combines the features of a box plot and a kernel density plot. While a box plot shows summary statistics, the violin plot shows the full distribution of the data, which is particularly useful when the data has multiple peaks, multimodal distributions, that a box plot might hide. Which Plotly module provides a high-level interface for quickly creating interactive charts? Option A. Plotly, graph underscore objects. Option B. Plotly, express. Option C. Plotly, tools. Option D. Plotly, figure underscore factory. The correct answer is B. Plotly Express, PX, is the recommended starting point for creating interactive visualizations. It uses a concise syntax, inspired by Seaborn and ggplot2, to create complex charts with a single function call. While graph underscore objects offers more granular control, Plotly Express is faster for 90% of use cases. In Seaborn, which function would you use to see pairwise relationships across an entire data frame? Option A. SNS, heatmap. Option B. SNS, pairplot. Option C. SNS, joint plot. Option D. SNS, relplot. The correct answer is B. SNS, pairplot, creates a matrix of plots where each numerical feature in a data frame is plotted against every other feature. The diagonal usually shows a histogram or KDE of the variable itself. This is an essential tool in exploratory data analysis, EDA, to quickly spot correlations and patterns between multiple variables. How can you rotate x-axis tick labels in Matplotlib to prevent overlapping? Option A. PLT, x ticks. Rotation equals 45. Option B. PLT, rotate underscore labels. 45. Option C. PLT, axis. Rotate equals 45. Option D. PLT, labels underscore angle. 45. The correct answer is A. When dealing with long category names on the x-axis, they often overlap. PLT, x ticks. Rotation equals 45, or using the rotation parameter on an axis object, tilts the labels, making them legible. This is a common requirement in data visualization to ensure professional presentation. Which method is used to add a legend to a Matplotlib plot specifically for labeled data? Option A, PLT, show underscore labels. Option B, PLT, legend. Option C, PLT.key. Option D, PLT.info. The correct answer is B. The PLT, legend, function automatically looks for label attributes assigned within plotting functions, like PLT, plot, X, Y, label equals sales, and creates a key on the chart. You can customize the location using the lock parameter, e.g., lock equals upper right. How do you add a hover tooltip in Plotly Express using a specific column? Option A, hover underscore name equals column underscore name. Option B, tooltip equals column underscore name. Option C, info underscore box equals column underscore name. Option D, label underscore hover equals column underscore name. The correct answer is A. In Plotly Express, the hover underscore name parameter allows you to specify a column whose values will appear in bold at the top of the tooltip when a user hovers over a data point. You can also use hover underscore data to add multiple additional columns to the tooltip information. Which Seaborn function allows you to define a custom color palette for your plots? Option A, SNS, color underscore set. Option B, SNS, palette underscore config. Option C, SNS.set underscore palette. Option D, SNS, color underscore map. The correct answer is C. SNS.set underscore palette is used to define the colors used for all subsequent plots. You can pass names of built-in palettes, like Voridis or Magma, or a list of specific color codes. This is vital for branding or making plots accessible to colorblind viewers. In modern Seaborn, version 0.11+, what is the preferred function for creating histograms and KDEs? Option A, SNS, distplot. Option B, SNS, histplot. Option C, SNS, KDplot. Option D, SNS, displot. The correct answer is D. While SNS, histplot, and SNS, KDplot, exist for specific axis-level tasks, SNS, displot, is the modern figure-level function designed to replace the deprecated SNS, distplot. It provides a flexible interface for plotting distributions and supports faceting via the col and row parameters. When plotting time series data in Matplotlib, what library is commonly used to format dates on the axis? Option A, Matplotlib, dates. Option B, Matplotlib, time. Option C, pandas, plotting. Option D, datetime, format. The correct answer is A. The Matplotlib dates module, often imported as mdates, contains locators and formatters for date-based axes. It allows developers to specify how often ticks appear, e.g., monthly locator, and how they are formatted, e.g., date formatter, %y%m, which is essential for readable financial or scientific charts. Which method is used to update the title and axis labels of a Plotly figure object? Option A, fig.set underscore labels. Option B, fig, update underscore layout. Option C, fig, modify. Option D, fig, Change underscore axes. The correct answer is B. The update underscore layout method in Plotly is used to modify the non-data parts of the figure, such as the title, font, margins, and background color. This allows for fine-tuning the visual appearance of the interactive chart after the initial creation with Plotly Express. What does the ANO parameter in SNS heatmap do? Option A. It adjusts the color intensity. Option B. It writes the data value in each cell. Option C. It adds a color bar to the side. Option D. It identifies outliers. The correct answer is B. By setting ANO equals true in a Seaborn heatmap, the actual numerical values of the correlation or matrix are printed inside each square. This is extremely helpful for precise data reading, especially when the color differences between cells are subtle. How do you create two different y-axes with a shared x-axis in Matplotlib? Option A. Ax, twinks. Option B. Ax, double_y. Option C. PLT, split_y. Option D. PLT, secondary_axis. The correct answer is A. The ax, twinks method creates a new axes object that shares the same x-axis but has an independent y-axis on the right side. This is commonly used when comparing two variables with different scales or units, e.g., temperature in Celsius and rainfall in m, over the same time period. Which visualization is best for showing the relationship between two continuous variables and a third categorical variable? Option A. Scatter plot with hue. Option B. Stacked bar chart. Option C. Pie chart. Option D. Area chart. The correct answer is A. A scatter plot shows the relationship between two continuous variables, x and y. By adding a hue, color, parameter, we can represent a third categorical variable. This allows us to see if the relationship between x and y differs across different groups. Which Seaborn function draws a scatterplot and fits a regression line automatically? Option A. SNS, regplot. Option B. SNS, lineplot. Option C. SNS, scatter_fit. Option D. SNS, model plot. The correct answer is A. SNS, regplot, and its figure-level counterpart SNS, LM-plot, performs a linear regression fit and plots the resulting line along with a 95% confidence interval. Shadow. This is a powerful tool for visual hypothesis testing and trend analysis. What is the correct way to save a Matplotlib figure as a PNG file? Option A. PLT, export, file.png. Option B. PLT, save, file.png. Option C. PLT, savefig, file.png. Option D. PLT, download, file.png. The correct answer is C. PLT, savefig, is the standard command to export your visualization to a file. It supports various formats including PNG, PDF, SVG, and JPG. You can also specify the resolution using the DPI dots per inch parameter for high-quality printing. In Plotly, what does faceting refer to? Option A. Changing the color of the markers. Option B. Creating multiple subplots based on a categorical variable. Option C. Adding a 3D effect to 2D charts. Option D. Filtering data dynamically using a slider. The correct answer is B. Faceting, also known as small multiples, involves splitting your data into multiple subcharts, rows or columns, based on a specific category. In Plotly Express, this is achieved using *facet underscore col or *facet underscore row. It allows for easy comparison across groups without cluttering a single plot. Which function in Seaborn plots a matrix and also performs hierarchical clustering? Option A. SNS, heat map. Option B. SNS, cluster map. Option C. SNS, matrix plot. Option D. SNS, group map. The correct answer is B. SNS, cluster map, is an advanced version of a heat map that uses hierarchical clustering to rearrange rows and columns so that similar data points are grouped together. It also draws dendrograms on the sides to visualize the relationship structure, making it a favorite for genomic and correlation data. What does the alpha parameter control in almost all Python plotting libraries? Option A. The sorting order of data. Option B. The transparency of the plot elements. Option C. The font size of the title. Option D. The thickness of the lines. The correct answer is B. The alpha parameter takes a value between 0 and 1, where 0 is completely transparent and 1 is fully opaque. Adjusting alpha is particularly useful in scatter plots with high data density. Overplotting, to see where the data points are most concentrated. When using SNS, barplot, what does the black line at the top of each bar represent by default? Option A. The maximum value. Option B. The standard deviation. Option C. A 95% confidence interval. Option D. The median. The correct answer is C. By default, Seaborn's barplot calculates the mean of the data for each category and adds an error bar, representing the 95% confidence interval. This indicates the uncertainty around the mean estimate, which is vital for statistical rigor. Which component is required to create a plot using Plotly? Graph_objects that is not strictly required in Plotly Express? Option A. Go. Trace. Option B. Go. Figure. Option C. Go. Data. Option D. Go. Canvas. The correct answer is B. When using the low-level graph_objects API, you typically create a Go figure object and manually add traces, like Go scatter or Go bar, to it. Plotly Express handles this container creation automatically behind the scenes, making it easier for beginners but less customizable for complex manual tweaks. Why is a pie chart often discouraged for comparing many categories? Option A. Python cannot render more than 5 slices. Option B. The human eye is poor at comparing relative areas, angles. Option C. Pie charts do not support legends. Option D. They require more memory to render. The correct answer is B. Data visualization experts usually prefer bar charts over pie charts because humans find it difficult to accurately judge the size of angles and areas compared to lengths. When there are more than 2 to 3 categories, a pie chart becomes cluttered and misleading. What method can you call directly on a pandas data frame to generate a quick plot using Matplotlib? Option A, df, visualize. Option B, df, plot. Option C, df, chart. Option D, df, draw. The correct answer is B. Pandas has built-in integration with Matplotlib. By calling df, plot, you can quickly generate line charts, bar charts, kind equals bar, or histograms, kind equals hist, without importing Matplotlib, pyplot explicitly for simple tasks. Which Seaborn function is used to scale plot elements, like labels and lines, for different mediums like paper, talk, or poster? Option A, sns.set_context. Option B, sns.set_scale. Option C, sns, sizing. Option D, sns.set_display. The correct answer is A. sns.set_context is used to adjust the scale of labels, lines, and other plot elements. For example, poster will make everything much larger and thicker so it's readable from a distance, while paper is optimized for smaller document figures. Which Plotly Express function is used to create a map where regions are colored based on data values? Option A, px.geo_plot. Option B, px, choropleth. Option C, px, scatter_geo. Option D, px.map_regions. The correct answer is B. px, choropleth, is used to create maps where geographic areas, like countries or states, are shaded according to a data variable. It requires a way to link the data to geography, such as ISO country codes or a GeoJSON file. In Matplotlib, what are spines? Option A, the data points in a scatter plot. Option B, the lines connecting the tick marks to the plot. Option C, the lines noting the boundaries of the data area, the box. Option D, the grid lines behind the plot. The correct answer is C. Spines are the lines connecting the axis tick marks and noting the boundaries of the data area. In Matplotlib, you can selectively hide or move spines, e.g., removing the top and right spines, to create a cleaner, modern look for your charts using ax, spines, top.set_visible, false. That concludes our 30-question practice run for Python data visualization. How did you do? If you got more than 25 correct, you're in great shape for the certification. If you found this helpful, please give the video a thumbs up and share it with your fellow data enthusiasts. For the full-length practice exam and premium study materials, check out the link in the description below.